Brennan and Matt are out for blood in Critical Role Campaign 4's record-breaking first episode.
Everybody stay calm! We're all gonna die!
Before we dive into the huge events and even bigger viewership for Critical Role Campaign 4's premiere, why not take a second to hit those like and subscribe buttons to help us keep these videos coming. With YouTube still sort of broken, your likes really help the videos and we really appreciate it. And then, let's talk some Critical Role. Critical Role Campaign 4 has finally premiered, nearly 9 months to the day from the end of Campaign 3. And with it came some huge expectations and even bigger viewership numbers. Before we dive into the details of the plots and the characters for Campaign 4, we have to take a look at the absolutely massive viewership, which saw a peak of over 100,000 viewers on YouTube and nearly 42,000 viewers on Twitch, which are both records for this new beacon era of Critical Role, with their own platform gobbling up thousands and thousands of viewers who used to watch on the Twitch and YouTube platforms respectively. The last time Twitch saw numbers like this was 3 years ago during the very early stages of Campaign 3 back in 2022. So to match or exceed those numbers now, while you have an entirely new Critical Role dedicated platform like Beacon stealing thousands and thousands of views, is just crazy, and a sign that while some parts of Campaign 3 may not have totally gripped the Critical Role fans, they all seem to be back in record numbers for the kickoff of Campaign 4. Over 100,000 views on YouTube is also a record for this Beacon era of the show, and we can't even begin to count the Beacon views, but the Discord was basically exploding, and the site was clearly straining under the load of so many viewers and users when the episode kicked off last night. All in all, this record-breaking viewership is an amazing sign that the new format and the new DM has revived a lot of interest in Critical Role from fans eager to see new adventures in a brand new world. Now, as for the show itself, Brennan Lee Mulligan came out swinging, with an opening scene that set us all up for something hopeful and potentially wonderful to happen, only for him to brutally snatch it away as a reminder that this is a whole new world, and Brennan Lee Mulligan loves to twist the knife. And the characters themselves were also not safe from their new DM, who nearly killed Laura Bailey's character in her intro, with Laura going almost immediately into death saving throws and rolling a nat 1, meaning she was on her very last roll to survive and required a last-minute healing spell to keep her from dying just minutes after meeting her character. The cast was clearly stunned by this change from the usually more merciful Matt Mercer, which is something that's hard to say 3 times fast, but as Brennan pointed out on stream, I told you to bring backup characters. As for the rest of the cast, their connections to Thiatsi were all different and fascinating, from being family members to fellow revolutionaries to, in the case of a wonderfully and shockingly hateable Matt Mercer, a tenacious enemy of the central figure of this story. Much like Brennan wasn't pulling punches, neither was Matt, with his brutal and confrontational portrayal of Sir Julian Davenos, a man who basically came to make sure his old enemy was dead and spit on his corpse, quite literally. And joining him in his hatred of Thiatsi is another surprising character choice from Ashley Johnson, whose character is rigid and aggressive in a way we've rarely seen from her, and whose entrance nearly caused a funeral to erupt into violence over her blunt, brutal words about the deceased. Every character brought something amazing to the table, from Travis's majestic Lion Man Paladin, Teor setting the Critical Role fandom on fire and probably creating God knows how many new furries, to Sam Riegel's suspiciously low wisdom cleric with a demonic companion, who is definitely not a warlock pretending to be a cleric. Definitely. More alarming is that Liam's character has children and other surviving family members currently, and in a game where Liam is playing a character and Brennan is a DM, it really feels like that will not be the case for very long. Oh, and Aabria has decided her new mission in life is to be a different Critical Role cast member's ex in every campaign she joins. So after Sam in EX2 Calamity and Travis in Campaign 3, she is on to Liam and his character Hal in Campaign 4, as she collects cast members like Thanos collecting Infinity Gems. All in all, this was an incredible way for both new fans to join the world of Critical Role fandom and for veteran fans to find their way back to the franchise with this new setting and the incredible intrigue and characters it brings along with it. Brennan did an amazing job of switching in the cast members live, and it all felt very natural to the storyline he was crafting. So we absolutely cannot wait to see what he has planned for the next few episodes before the tables split off. And we're even more intrigued to see who winds up sharing a table after seeing how many strange loyalties and ulterior motives are at work in just the first episode of Critical Role Campaign 4. So what do you think? Is Critical Role Campaign 4 already shaping up to be one of the best, or did you have a hard time staying hooked? Let us know down in the comments, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.